I lost a couple of years when I moved to Oregon. One of the hardest things I ever had to do was say goodbye to my brother as I packed up and moved across the country. Almost 4,000 miles away from my brother, because I was almost on the coast of Oregon. Yes, I took the Oregon Trail. Yes, I did not have to ford the river. But the miracle of technology allowed me to keep in touch with him for a very long time. If I felt alone, I can check in and see how he was doing, and he could check in on me. And one of the greatest things ever was a text message, just to say, how are you? Are you okay? Sends me a Snapchat of his dog. I know he's doing fine. So, we come to today, the day after St. Patty's Day. For some reason, so people have to stay up past their drinking time. I don't know why he decided this. But yeah, it is now 5:58 on March 18th, and another important day has come, my brother's wedding. And the other part of that important day is I'm no longer responsible for him. Shannon is. Thank you. But in all seriousness, I could never ask for a greater sister to join this family. There is nobody I would want more than you standing next to him for the rest of his life. And I thank you for that. Cheers,
Round of applause for Scott. Very well said. And now next we're bringing up Robert.
Hey, hey. Mic check. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Robert Beeman. I'm honored to be giving a speech this evening. First off, let me just say, Jordan, you looking quite dapper, kid. Clean up well. It's hard to believe that the little kid I used to play video games with and ride bikes with is now a beard attached to a grown man. Time flies, doesn't it? Can we get a quick round of applause for Shannon, looking stunning tonight? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you guys. One more time? That's more like it. Jordan, you're definitely out of your league. I don't know how you pull this off. I've known Jordan for over 20 years, and I've got to say it's been quite a ride. We've been through thick and thin together. Jordan's always been there for me, whether it's to lend an ear, crack a joke, just hang out, or even move a couch. I was so excited when Jordan was going to ask Shannon to marry him. It was obvious to everyone that they were meant to be together. When Jordan finally proposed, I couldn't help but think of a quote from the great Lizzo. It's about damn time. Now that they're officially husband and wife, I am beyond thrilled for them. It's such a beautiful thing to see two people who are so in love start their lives together, and I feel lucky to have been part of it. Speaking of being part of it, my wife Danielle and I feel like we partially made today happen. Because we both remember the day Jordan was talking about asking Shannon out, and Danielle and I both said he would be crazy to not do it. Little do we know what it's going to lead to today and this occasion. It's amazing to see how one small conversation can change the course of somebody's life forever. And now to stand here as they start their new journey together is truly a privilege. Jordan and Shannon, I want you to both know that we are here tonight because we love you and we support you, and we're excited to see what the future holds for you. And before I finish, just a quick reminder to all my big boys in attendance tonight. Giorgio serves second for dinner, so we gotta do some work. Yeah. So let's raise a glass to the newlyweds and wish them a lifetime of love and happiness. Congratulations, Jordan and Shannon Rao.
Put those hands together for Robert. we'd like to bring up the sister of our bride, Caitlin.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. I'm Caitlin, Shannon's sister. Shannon and I have obviously spent most of our lives together. We may forget things as we grow older, but some memories will never be forgotten, like making soup in the sandbox. Our very own special recipe, which consisted of sand, twigs, water, leaves, and anything that we could possibly find in the backyard. We like to leave it to stew until it turned rotten and horrible, because why not? We were kids with a short attention span, and off we were busy on another adventure. It may not have always been obvious that I loved you in the beginning, but I did. I will admit it was amazing having a live-in best friend to go on these adventures with. The endless hours of Beanie Babies, Barbies, playing house, and bed ginger scrapes. Jordan, you are now officially in charge of bandages. I have handed her off. I remember sharing a bedroom and our truffle beds. I was such an amazing, honestly top-notch big sister that I allowed you to have the top bed while I slept on the floor. Eventually though, oh, I forgot part, yeah. So let me go back, we're on it. So I remember sharing your bedroom and our truffle beds. I used to have to hold your hand to fall asleep. I was such an amazing, just kick that in again, amazing, honestly, top-notch big sister, because I slept on the floor. Eventually though, we reached the age of conflict and Shan room was no longer working out. That didn't stop us from barging into each other's rooms and having our own dance parties. I'll always remember coming up with dance routines to these 3 songs: Barbie Girl, Sometimes by Britney Spears, and Sway by Michael Bublé. Were we any good? Absolutely not. Did we then perform our routines in the kitchen before an audience? Absolutely. When I went away to college, that was one of the things I missed the most. Barging in to hang out and have a dance party. Luckily, here we are today to celebrate your special day with one epic dance party. Shannon, I'll always be here in whatever capacity you need, as your sounding board, cheerleader, or for company. I'm so happy for you and Jordan to officially be husband and wife. I know that Jordan will treat you with the love and kindness as you deserve, or else. Plus, as a bonus, your car will always be in perfect condition. I come along with that. I hope you both will always know how truly extraordinary it is to fall deeper in love with the same person every single day for the rest of your life. Cheers to you, friends.
Very well said. And now, last but not least, we're bringing up Christine.
Hi, everybody. I don't know why they made me go last. Probably because they knew I wrote this speech during the cocktail hour. It is what it is. So, whoever hasn't met me, my name is Christine, and Shannon has been my best friend for the past decade. We met as roommates in college. We were like, hey, I don't want to room with someone weird. Can we room together? And best friends day one. And so I want to start by a little quote and it is a Walt Disney World quote. Any day spent with you is my favorite day, so today is my new favorite day. We're from Winnie the Pooh. And I can fully say that today is one of my most favorite days because I get to share it with the two of you. Shannon, you have always been my rock throughout the past decade. You are the calm to my chaos. You embraced me for who I am and who I am to be my weirdest self with. I had a really hard time coming up with stories I could tell for this speech because they were very incriminating for me or really inappropriate. But Shannon was there for all of my firsts. She was the first person who I drank with. She was the first person to hold my hair back over a trash can at a frat house and take another shot. She was there for me through the marriage to my husband. She stood up and made a similar speech that day, and she made sure I got down the aisle when I said I couldn't do it. And we didn't have to do that today, so she is a much better person than I am. Hold on. So long distance friendship is really weird because you're really, really close and you tell each other everything, but nobody else knows about you. And so you can imagine my hesitation when Jordan shows up in the picture, and all of a sudden he's like over in the corner on FaceTime. I'm like, who is that? I don't trust him. I don't like him. But he quickly became part of the pack. He knows where he's supposed to be when the two of us get to be together, which is taking the back seat, which my husband will tell you will always be a thing. And the two of them have just been the best friends and best role models for my daughter. Shannon is my daughter's godmother. Jordan, you have entered my life at a really weird time. And instead of Shannon just having to pick up the pieces of the past 2 years, which have sucked, you have been right there behind her to help her pick up after me. You are always there to bring me bagels, and always there to ask me what to give for her wedding gift. I would like to say I'm handing her over to you, but that's never going to happen. I will still come down and get in your bed in between you. And I'm just so ecstatic for you guys that we're finally here. And I know how proud of you I am, and I can't even express it enough. And I know how proud some angels are of you too as well. I'm gonna end this kind of on a butchered Grey's Anatomy quote. That she is my person. She is the person I would call if I murdered someone and need to drag them across the floor. Congratulations, you guys. Let's party!
Round of applause for Christine and everyone that gave a speech. They all killed it.